Good morning. It's Sunday, a little bit overcast today, which is probably a good thing because you can see I'm a little bit Rudolph. Today we've got quite a bit of walking to do, but it's going to be pretty easy, very flat along the coast through the main resorts of Lanzarote. Let's hope it brightens up a bit later. It's going to be pretty cold tonight otherwise with this wind. And here's where we left off yesterday. Can't actually get down there at the moment because the tide's in. And there is the 16th century castle, San Gabriel. And we are continuing right along the coast. When I got here yesterday, at midday on a Saturday afternoon, it was absolutely packed with cruise shippers, day trippers. Pleased to say it's a lot quieter today. 5-star hotel. Should I have a quick look? Why not? Let's look at the bar. All your top shelf stuff there. Some nice pottery. Actually, it's not pottery, it's glass. Okay, I'm getting weird looks now, so I'm going to put the camera down. Yeah, it wasn't the staff I was getting weird looks from, it's the guests. Nice position right next to the beach. Got enough flags there. Why are you walking in the middle of the cycle lane? So today is mostly going to be this. Pedestrianised walkways, alternating between rocky beaches and sandy beaches. Until we get past Puerto del Carmen, the main resort on the island, and then it becomes a bit more rugged, a bit more wild. I guess it's pretty wild here too. Interesting. I've got a bad back. Can you help me pick up my dog, please? What this sign is saying here is, please fishermen and women and people, remember to take your fish and your stuff with you because it attracts the birds, and the birds will cause a nuisance for the pilots in the airport. So I have been here before on a family holiday a few years ago, and there's a spot just ahead where you can sit underneath the airplanes as they're coming in to land. It's a pretty impressive spectacle.
Paso a paso, baby, lo que pasó es que dejé de hacerte caso. Ya superé este atraso y de momento empecé a conocerme. Todo esto es sinceramente.
So it's everything you'd expect from a Canarian resort. We're going to be heading, however, out here. Not too much longer before we're out of the resort. I was here a few years ago, just before COVID, and it's just as busy as it was then. Right, so now we leave Puerto del Carmen. Hasta luego, Puerto del Carmen. We're now officially in the south of Lanzarote. We've got to tackle this hellish looking ramp. So I tried to film in the supermarket what I was getting for this little expedition, but it's very hard to film and pay for things and pack your bags at the same time. So I'll show you now. In there's 2 baguette things, small ones. Enough water, that should be 3.5 litres there. Some peanuts, some dried fruits, a drink for the morning when water just won't cut it. Some cookies, 2 apples, cheese, turkey, ham, and 4 bananas. That's to last me up until lunch tomorrow. This is most definitely the most upmarket place I've seen on Lanzarote. Look at these yachts. Got a bit of a Saint-Tropez or Marbella feel to it. The mountains here are called Los Ahaches. This is Ahache Grande, Ahache Chico, in other words large Ahache, small Ahache, and just here is Fuerteventura. So here is the southern point of Lanzarote, our target. It's nice to have the target in sight. It's only just got going outside of Puerto Calero, but I'm already enjoying this trail. Sea on one side, gentle slopes of the cliffs, volcanoes the other side. Love it. We're now walking through the last settlement before we get to the mountains. This is Playa Quemada, Burnt Beach. Let's see how it got its name. About 14 miles in now, and this is where it starts to get serious. Oh my god, look at this. No, not the paraglider. This. Oh, what's that about? Mr. Tasty Meal there, Mr. Lizard. Absolutely wonderful. Check out this valley here. Got a few red flowers on it. It's not like the north. It's a lot more barren down here in the south. And here we have this beach, almost deserted. There's one person down there. If we can find a place like this to camp later on, it'll be fantastic. We need to get a bit further along first though. Old house. Oh, what a shame. I could quite happily live here. It's a bit inaccessible. I don't know if a 4x4 could get down here. But oh man, yes, I could quite easily visualise myself living here. There's a couple more ruined buildings as well. Not bad. Imagine living your life as a fisherman. Just having a little barbecue area here. Cooking up your catch from the morning. Well, I don't have a barbecue or any cooking facilities, but I do have a couple of bananas, so let's take a seat. The reality of cliff walking. Lots of ups, lots of downs. I've made some kind of grotto over here. I can't resist taking a look at this. Like some kind of hippie commune. Cactus garden. This. Don't know whether I'm impressed or creeped out. Seems now there's no real path up and over these mountains, you just make it up as you go along. Makes things interesting. Well, that was a slog and a half getting up there. There's no defined path, and the stones just like that, they just fall from underneath you. Oh, that was the hardest part. Sorry, the hardest part of today by far. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that was the only hard part so far. And I've got more to come. At least we've got a trail this time. I'm not sure if this is a trig point, but let's call it one. It's bloody treacherous, this is. I've already fell over once and landed on my hip. I'll give you an example. So, coming down here, and you can step on the rock like that, and boom, off it goes. There's no real trails. You can sort of make out one here, but that leads up to nothing, and then you're just sort of stuck on the side there. So, I don't know, I'm gonna probably head round this way. It's taken a long time, this is making slow progress. Oh, thank God for that. A trail. Just got to the top here. I realised that whole section where I was scrambling up, completely unnecessary. I could have just walked along the beach here, climbed across these rocks. Damn it. Right, it's getting late in the day now. It's 6:30. Sunset will be at 8 o'clock, and I've got two options here. I can either continue up the trail up this way, heading south, or I can head up this way, look for a place to camp. This place looks as good as it's going to get. I'm not going to get to Papagayo, the southerly-most point of the island tonight. I did have a romantic notion of getting there, watching the sunset, having a drink, celebrating, but it's not to be. Oh, what are these? Are these lychee or something? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. So that's not going to happen. But we're still going to get a good camp spot, I think, and a nice sunrise in the morning. Right, I think this will do me. My own private beach, not bad. Just me and a couple of dead crabs and dead seagull over there. Unfortunately, some tossers have been here already. You can see there. I'm all set up already. Over here is the flattest spot. Put some rocks down so it won't get blown away in the wind. That's 8.5 hours of walking today. I'm ready for something to eat. So this evening's drink is it's honey rum again. This one is Ron Miel Indias, like the West Indies, I guess. Well, it's made here in the Canary Islands anyway, in Gran Canaria. Let's give it a go. Let's see if it's as good as the guanche that I had the other day. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh yes, I'll get that again. Oh, this is so good. Right guys, it's 8 o'clock now. It's going to be dark in about an hour or so, so I'm just going to drink some rum, read my Kindle for a bit, and then hit the sack. The sun's coming up about 7:30 in the morning. Should be over there somewhere, so hopefully we can enjoy that and have a bit of breakfast, and it won't be too cold and windy. So going to be a few hours of walking tomorrow over in that direction, and then around, and we're going to finish up around here somewhere in Punta Papagayo, the most southerly point of Lanzarote. I'm really looking forward to getting there. So we'll be finished hopefully by about midday tomorrow. It depends on this bloody unpredictable, tricky terrain. So that's it for today guys. Hasta mañana.